welcome to Baking with Sweetness. My name's Liam, but all of my friends and family call me Sweetness. Today I'll be teaching you guys how to make crème brûlée. Crème brûlée is one of my family's all-time favorite desserts, and whenever we went out to a restaurant, we would always order it, so I thought I would try to make it at home. So now I'm going to teach you guys how to make it at home so you can enjoy it with your family and friends. So let's get into the video. Okay, so the first step into making crème brûlée is you want to separate 6 egg yolks. The next step is you want to take half a cup of sugar and add it into the egg yolks. Then you want to take 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract and add that in as well. Next step is you want to whisk this until it's nice, thick, creamy, and rich. So we used to go down to the beach and we used to order crème brûlée just about every single time we went out to a restaurant. So my dad asked me if I could try making it for him one day. It turned out pretty well, and so I make it on a regular basis now for him and my whole family. So you're just going to continue whisking this until it's nice and thick and creamy. And so it's just about there. And then the next step that you want to do is you're going to want to take 2 cups of whipping cream, and you're going to want to heat this up just until there's bubbles start forming around the edges and right before it starts to boil. So I'm going to go heat this up and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so the cream is all heated up, so now we're just going to add a little bit of cream at a time into the egg mixture. So you just want to add a little bit of cream, and then you want to consistently whisk the egg mixture throughout the rest of this process. So the reason that I really like this recipe is that you can add pretty much anything. You can really experiment with it. You can add chocolate, you can add crushed up berries, you can really do anything. Like we've made chocolate crème brûlée, we've made blueberry crème brûlée. So you can really experiment with this recipe. So if you guys want to comment down below, tell me what other types of flavors that you've tried while doing this recipe. See if you guys can beat chocolate and blueberry. Okay, so you're just going to continue to whisk this. It's going to get a lot less thick while you add this in. You make a little bit of a mess, it's okay. So we're just going to add the rest of the cream in here. Yep. You can see it's getting a lot more light and fluffy. That's what really makes this special. And you just add the rest of the cream, and the cream is done. You put that to the side, and once this is all mixed up, so the next step you want to do is you're going to want to take a jar or whatever, and you're going to want to pour this batter into this. So you can use any bowl or anything if you don't have one of these, so as long as it doesn't make a giant mess while you're pouring it into the ramekins. So we're going to take this and go ahead and pour it in. Okay, there we go. We're just going to put that bowl to the side. And we have 6 ramekins here. So depending on the size of your ramekins, you can get 4 to 6 crème brûlées out of this. So we're just going to pour in the batter. Make sure to distribute the batter equally throughout all the crème brûlées. You can always go back and add more, so you want to make sure that all the crème brûlées have a little bit of filling in them. You just want to continue to do that for all of them. There you go. And then you can go back and add more into the ones that aren't as full. Okay, so put that to the side. And then the next step is you're going to want to boil some water, and you're going to want to fill it up halfway up of the ramekin. So I'm going to go boil my water, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I boiled my water, and just for safety, I'm just going to wear an oven mitt so I don't burn myself. So we're going to take our water here, and we're just going to pour it halfway up the side of the ramekin. Halfway up the side of the ramekin. Okay, and make sure to be careful with this because it's very hot. So you're gonna wanna bake this at 300 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes, and then you're gonna wanna pull them out, let them cool, and then you're gonna wanna refrigerate them for 2 hours or overnight. So I'll see you guys in 2 hours. Hello everyone, so it's been 3 hours now, and this is exactly how I took them out so that they could cool. And you can see that there's a nice golden brown on the top. That's what you want to see when they're done. Okay, so the next step is we're going to take the sugar and we're going to distribute it out to all the creme brulees. When you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're not putting too much sugar on the creme brulees. That way it will become a really, really thick crust and it'll become really, really sweet. So we're just going to put a little on each. You can just make a big pile in the center. And then we're going to take it. Then we're going to take the ramekin and we're just going to tap it around the sides and distribute the sugar out equally. And once you've done that, you can see that it's an even coating of sugar, and we're just going to do that for the rest of the creme brulees. Okay, now that that's done, you can see that there's a nice light coating of sugar on each creme brulee. So now we're going to take our blowtorch, we got this one off Amazon, and we're going to to work it, we're just going to flick the lever down and then click the button, and we're just going to blowtorch these to get a nice golden crust on each one of these. Make sure not to blowtorch them too much to burn them. We just want a nice golden brown. And then we're just going to go on to the next one. And then I'm going to do the rest of these, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I just finished the last one, and you can see that there's a nice golden crust on all of them. And so now it's time for the best part. It's really good. You got the nice outer shell, and then you got the nice creamy custard in the middle. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first video, and comment below how you guys did. And this was Bacon with Sweetness.